palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
And he's hit it long. Delivers with... Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And this is Hullet. Now, can they get him away?
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come up... Messi! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Hullet. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. Bellingham. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pinches it off him. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Lovely, now then. They've got a corner here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Caceres.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Eto'o is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Tomiyasu. Conte.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Cruyff. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! It's a goal! AC Milan are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Barcelona really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
And this is Cruyff. Swings it across. And that's a good-looking ball. Vieira. Eto'o. Ambitious ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Caceres. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi. Well, that has not gone well. It's a really well-measured ball. That is good alertness. Over to the left. Cruyff did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, that was vital. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Ibrahimovic! Cruyff. Threads one in. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's heaved it away. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. And it's Conte. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes it in. Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. Opts to play it back. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Ibrahimovic. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Not the most accurate pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, easy pickings there. Araujo is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Nice sequence of passes this, and that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, red, nice interception. Azar. Gets to show off his quick feet. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Distributed tidily.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Messi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tomiyasu going full tilt down the left. Conte. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's good play. It's Ronaldinho! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
8.
time for changes
El dorsal
on both
18.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 19.
Milan complete their
Messi.
comeback, and now they only need to hold out. Real chance! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter.
And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure.